I'll give some commentary of this because this was my first ever distinguished gentleman's ride here.
All the way through, over to the bikes on the right.
Sorry, I've got my headphones in, shout.
All the way through there?
Yeah.
Over to the right.
Over there. Super, thank you.
So I didn't quite know what to expect, didn't quite know what to do or how it all went down. There was a few things that I definitely learnt from this experience. It was definitely an interesting experience and definitely a positive riding experience. Really, like the next day, although it was a cloudy day, we didn't have blue sky sunshine like some of the other places had. It was definitely an enjoyable event, and dressing up for it was also just kind of fun as well. So I'll give you a little commentary of all this as we go through and tell you about some things which I've definitely learnt and will good to know for the next time that I'm doing it. So we all started at 9:30 at Dalkeith Country Park just outside Edinburgh.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Oh boy, right.
Only not had that long then, eh?
1 year now.
Oh really?
It's a year old, done about 1,000 miles.
Quite a shop.
Yeah. Well, it's a garage princess.
Well, and all the same.
And it was getting a good 2 hours worth of cleaning yesterday.
Oh well, you did well.
Yeah, cleaning up all the pipes and everything. But yeah, she's only been
For those of you here today that aren't aware what the DGR is or represents, the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is a global charity motorcycling event that began back in 2012 in Sydney, Australia, and now a global...
Okay, so after about a 10-15 minute kind of introduction to the event and told about the rules of how we're going to be set out, we're going to be going in groups of 24, so 12 pairs at a time, with a ride marshal taking us in groups like that. And it was a lot of start-stop, a lot of going slow through traffic, a lot of breathing the fumes of the motorbikes in front of you, just causing a lot of smoke and definitely everyone's getting a bit dizzy-headed with all that. But yeah, it was great just to have a little kind of checking out of all the different bikes, and just the variety of them was just great fun as well. Like the guys beside me, they're in their Honda 125s, some old boys, and just living the dream. Got their little learner plates on and just brilliant. And then beside me there, a Thruxton R 2016, I think they said it was. And we were all encouraged to make a lot of noise and peeper horns, rev our engines, get attention and stuff like that. And if you saw anybody in the public that asked you any questions, tell them what the event was about, because it was a charity event, so that was a good thing. We were promoted to make a noise.
Sounds good. Sounds really good. That's an impressive 125. Whoa!
So definitely a lot of skill of your slow speed maneuvers here. There was one person on a Ducati Scrambler here that was really struggling. Whether he just couldn't get enough. It was like an old-fashioned one as well. So whether he couldn't just get the power low down and it was too high up, he was wobbling all over the place. So that was the one thing I also learned from this, is that although there might be a lot of people there, they may all look like they know what they're doing. Some of them are still beginners. Not only that, some of them are also people that have only taken their bike out for this. Like, they haven't taken it out for a year or 2 years. I was like, this is their first ride of the year. So some of them are pretty rusty. This guy, check on the left. You'll see him later on in the video. Just checking out all the cool bikes there at the side. Then this is us slowly going, kind of getting into our groups, it seems like. And we're told to be side by side in pairs of two, but obviously once you start moving you don't stay side by side, especially around corners. But yeah, this is what I found quite interesting. It was just how exhausting this was. So this is something I didn't expect. I thought going slowly, revving your engine, having fun like that was going to be a fairly sedate, relaxing kind of thing. It's not. it's actually exhausting because the amount of attention that's required for watching out for the bike in front of you, the bike behind you, the bike beside you, diagonally in front of you, diagonally behind you, checking for other car users, road users, people walking across the road, potholes, then also listening to your engine. So that was the thing. There's a few people here where I tried, it's like thinking I'm trying to go have some chat with them, and then I noticed their bike, and it's an old bike, and they must just be constantly listening in case their bike is overheating or about to burst a gasket, which you'll see later on in this video was something that happened. So at the start, as we come out of Dalkeith, there's a couple opportunities to slightly get a bit of speed up, and everyone was trying to do that to get some wind, some air through their engines, especially the air-cooled engines, because it's so slow, and everyone was revving their engines for everybody that was like, wanted us to do it. There's a lot of engine revving, a lot of very slow clutch moving, so as soon as we got a bit to get some air through the engine, we all kind of gave it a little bit there. And this bit you thought, oh, the little guys on the 125s, and there's some people in like 50cc motorbikes and some in the little electric ones as well. They might have had struggle to keep up with this stuff. It doesn't matter. We all just get up to another queue 1 minute further down the road. So being on a smaller engine bike is of no deterrent at all. The coppers were also waving to us, giving us all the thumbs up because we all look cool.
Bit too hot, yeah. Is there no oil temperature gauge or anything on that?
You just usually get one.
Just wait until you're burning.
That's a bit hot.
So yeah, again, on the road as well, some of the roads that you're going on, being side by side, not the best idea because you're avoiding potholes. So that's where being more in the staggered position is far more important than being side by side. Definitely giving space to any rider when you're going above walking speed, effectively. So yeah, giving each other space, and but also we're so close and bunched up that you're really breathing in the fumes of the other motorbikes.
Front new tyres there. I'm guessing front new tyres. Not 40 years old then. And that front disc is just one massive dinner plate. That probably still doesn't do much at all. Brilliant. Yeah. Lube up your disc.
So yeah, so some of the people are riding brand new bikes. Some of them are also riding, like this guy I was chatting away to. His Harley Davidson is a 40-year-old Harley Davidson, air cooled as well. So going slow, lots of first. He only has 4 gears on it. Is pretty tough. Again, some of the roads that we're going down, the suspension of these bikes might not be quite ready for the speed bumps and the potholes that we're having to go over. So again, there might be a case of if you're wanting to chat away to the guy beside you, they might be nervous because their bike might be about to explode or burst a gasket. They might also be worried about the suspension, dealing with the road. They might also be just trying to listen to their bike engine and check that everything's actually going right. And also the other one is they might just be a new rider. So there's a guy I chat with you later on.
Oh, we'll make a nice noise in the tunnel.
He said he did it last year, and it was his first time. He only just passed his CBT. So not everyone is a long-term professional biker.
All the bikers going through this little bridge / tunnel. They don't sound good. Well, I will. Yes, that sounds good. Oh, the bobber just fucking wins. radiator fluid or
Oil.
something when you hit the little thing for the day?
It's a gentleman's ride.
What's that hanging on?
Yeah, it's charity thing for today. Yeah.
All right.
It is pissing out.
He's coming in my bed.
So you think it might still run?
Aye.
Oh, well, I'll stay behind you too.
Aye, if you notice it, I think when we get in there, it'll just pull in.
Will do, will do. White smoke from the exhaust, but yeah.
There's an oil vent in it.
Right.
So hot that
So you think that's what it is? Okay. Well, I'll stay back. I'll let you go. I'll stay behind and I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, bits of bikes are exploding. Oh, when he goes over holes, over potholes, oh, like this. Not potholes, just the fucking roughness of the road. But it looks like his bike's cooled down enough for him to do it all right. Okay.
Then we all had to stop kind of halfway along the path to Musselburgh. We all stopped here just to make sure everybody was together, because then the next stop was in Musselburgh to go to the ice cream shop. So we all stopped here, caught up with people,
How did you get in front of us?
gave some chat.
Yeah, everybody's suddenly waddling now. Wow. That is, you might not be feeling it on your bike, but hell, the engines of everybody's bikes are burning.
Really?
Just going that slow.
Really?
And revving for everybody.
Right, okay, I didn't realise that was a thing. There you go.
It's absolutely.
It's an education for me.
Yeah, there was a guy I was following with his Harley Davidson that sprung a oil leak because it was getting so hot.
Really?
It was just pissed out oil out the back.
There you
So, and he says, like, how do you know if it's hot enough? I'm like, I started getting burnt on my leg. Like, holy shit.
Great,
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool if you ever look back in the crowd and you just see the line of bikes all
Lovely,
behind you.
yeah.
It's really cool.
How you doing?
As you came to this last year, did you?
I did, it was my first year. I just passed my CBT like a few days before. So I felt like an absolute fraud. These are all serious bikers and I'm basically like ill prepared.
Yeah.
But you know what it's like, everybody was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Whoa! That sounded good. Yeah, burning hot.
What there also was there was a recovery van. So if anybody's bike did actually break down, there was a van that could hold 2 motorbikes that could do runs back and forth to the Two Wheels motorcycle shop in Edinburgh. So if you did properly break down, there was somebody there to pick you up and take you back, and you could pick up on the Monday or the Tuesday afterwards. But again, here, avoiding just like the roads that you have to deal with. Gotta be careful. So this is where your attention is required so much, not only for your bike, your road, other road users, and the bikes in front, behind, and beside you. Mentally, actually quite exhausting.
Avoid that. Oh my goodness. Avoid that pothole. Whoa. Stay in a staggered file. Oh my god, my spine. Rev to gather attention. Loud pipes, save lives. Good horn. Strong horn. Always makes us nervous when we see a police car. To our ice cream shop. Oh, how's your left hand? All that clutch control. My goodness, mine is absolutely killing me from that. Yikes.
So this is the part in Musselburgh where everybody stopped off. This was like the halfway point, or the furthest away point, and everyone parks up their bikes. So I did a little walkthrough, just checking out all the different bikes that were there to see how they're all doing. There is one actually which looked like it was gushing out radiator fluid, so that might needed to have been repaired. I think it was actually one of the new Triumph 400s. In fact, you might see it just about here. Anyway, so and the great thing is everybody here, we've all got the same life experiences, same life kind of stories, like when did you do your test, how did you find your test, are you a recent rider, I like your bike, where did you get it, how's the maintenance been on it, oh, you know, all this, oh, there's the brake fluid there. So it's such an easy place to go and just chat to anyone there, and everyone's all in the same situation. We're all dressed up looking, you know, kind of funny for this, and just out for a nice day. So there's no barrier to conversation with anyone here. You literally go up to, oh, is this your bike? Nice bike. How have you found it? You know, it's just so easy to just go and instantly make some new friends, effectively. What I also liked here is that it wasn't just big bikes. There's also these girls in their little tiny little scooters here. There was also a guy which he did his full bike license with me, but he only rides, in fact this is them here I think, they only ride scooters or Vespas. But you know, his daytime job is riding or driving 18-ton trucks, but his main thing is all about these little Vespa scooters. So in fact that's him there. Yeah, he did his license at the same time as myself just last year. He got his full bike license but rides Vespa scooters instead. I thought it was brilliant. So yeah, you've got the full largest engine motorbikes in the world to tiny little Vespa scooters to historic. I didn't even see that one on the road. That was mentally old. So yeah, it was just such a great opportunity to just talk to people about bikes. If you're into bikes, if you're into just that, or if you just want to talk about the experience that you've had of doing your CBT or your Mod 1 or your Mod 2 and all that kind of stuff, everybody's got a little story to tell about it, you know. Or if anybody's in a sports bike, just say, had any near-death experiences recently? You know, straight away you've got a conversation started here. So then, as you can see, you just see the smoke everywhere. So some of these old engines are definitely pumping out a lot of oil there. And there's also, if you've bought stuff from anywhere in Edinburgh, so there's the Harley Davidson shop people there, there's the Two Wheels shop people there, there's BMW shop people there. I didn't see anybody from Saltire, but these girls there and their little bikes are just so cool. And yeah, this bit is brilliant. Just an absolute renegade comes past just now.
Okay, brilliant. In a kill. Oh, funny. That is like something out of Wacky Races there. Yeah, he is really allowed to skip all the queue. Yeah, free pass.
Small bike syndrome.
Yeah, yeah, he's bullying his way through everyone. Nice triumph you've got there. Nice triumph you've got there.
So I'll just leave this to kind of run out for the end here. So we all ride back to the place. We all got a voucher for a free burger at the end. One thing I would do next time is if I'm going, I would definitely bring some cash in hand. There's a coffee stall, a burger van, and a place to get your hair cut. No use for me. And if you get there early, get to the front of the queue, get yourself a coffee. Otherwise, they're all doing, posh coffees, which took ages, so the queue was forever. And even to get the burgers as well at the end was a long wait for that. So definitely bring maybe like a £10 note with you instead of, because I think they're all saying cash is preferred instead of card, because they're out in the middle of a field to get reception for that. So definitely bring some cash with me next time. Maybe a mask to just not have to breathe in all the fumes. But yeah, it was just kind of fun experience, fun little life experience to do this. So definitely can't wait to do it next year and see all the people again.
Hill climb. Really? So those people that are turning around, they couldn't get through. Whoa, tight! Woo. Lost the wing mirror, almost. Woo! That was intense. Woo! Ah, all right, Martin.
one thing that I think I might be seeing is the people that I met this year that had L plates on their bikes. I might be seeing them again next year, but without L plates on them. So then you know you've got a straight in conversation of going, how did you do your test? How did it go? Who did you do your lessons with? Where was the test done? How nervous were you beforehand and all that kind of stuff? So straight away got a conversation going on with absolutely anyone there, and everyone loves telling their story of the horrors of their lessons or their license test. But yeah, and just everyone was on top form. So it wasn't just always a distinguished gentleman's ride. It was men, it was women, it was dads with their kids on the back, there's husbands with their wives on their backs. So yeah, if you want to take pillion, you absolutely can. Yeah, just a very positive, pleasant experience. Can't wait for again next year. See you guys later. Bye bye.